What you got going on?
What does it say? Grande Amber. That's Spanish, blood.
That's some Husa. What's up? That's what it is?
Yeah, some Paul Pierce.
Okay.
Some Paul Pierce song. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying? Don't nobody really want you like that.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, don't nobody really want you like that, man.
I get it.
I'll tell you who won him right now. You know who won him right now? Skip won him right now. Yep.
Oh, Skip trying to get the truth.
I'm trying to get Paul Pierce over there, man. Ratings ain't doing so good. They got down to like, I think it was like 30,000 views last week on one of the episodes. Like literally, first things first was beating them.
First things first was a better show.
I was about to say that as a first things first stand for years. I was like, yo, I've been waiting for this day for Nick Wright.
Well,
he has definitely made himself a he's the new Skip.
Who, Nick Wright?
Yeah, he's just Skip with a black wife, you know what I mean?
All right,
and he's hilarious. He's hilarious. But
I rock with Nick Wright. He cool.
Yeah, but Skip Bayless, his time is running down. He might have to go to the back. Might be time for you to, you know what I'm saying, go to the booth, you know what I'm saying, call the place from up there.
Too bad, man. Too bad. Hey, man. But hey, dog, listen, you had a nice run. But it's over.
It's over.
Oh, that's over, man.
The bridge is over. What other diss songs? Like, you old? Like, hey, bro.
Black, you twisted, your girls are. You broke, the kid ain't yours, and then all right, I'm just playing.
Man, Shannon was really Omarion, man. Shannon was Omarion. Shannon was Michael. Shannon was Cisco.
Everybody that's tapping in, you feel me? And the young Chinat going Yankee, going crazy. You feel me? Yeah, like Tony say in the chat, it's CEO time. Andy say Nick Wright is dope. Yeah, we rock with Nick Wright over here, man. But
you know what I'm saying?
Let's go ahead and get to the show.
Yeah, for real.
Tell him. I probably say your wish to give me some chicken. If you ain't knowing, love, it's the list.
Ah, man. Goddamn ho, here we go again.
He's getting the money saying Quinn. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And out for Mercedes, you know what I'm saying? She should know that song if she's from here.
Oh. She should know that song. She should know that song. I'm Graham. That's CJ.
Yo.
That's me.
We're the
That's me.
Thanks for tuning in. Please tap that like button. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. We're here every week right around this time. You know what I'm talking about? Itachi, thank you so much. We do appreciate that. Do go Yankee. Shout out to K. Man.
Itachi, you was my guy for like until you put Yeet in here, man. I'm tired. I hate it. I seen a tweet. Like I don't know. Like you kind of corrupted me because first I loved the Yeet stuff. I was like, yo, this is cool. I was like, I don't feel like I said it. I don't feel like WWE should have been the owners of it. I feel like you should have just let him use the chant. But I know in this world today, you want to make merch, you want to monetize off it. But I saw somebody make like they did like a tweet. They're like, yo, wouldn't it be cool for Jimmy Uso and Jey Uso to have their match? And they're in the middle of the ring and they're squaring off and they're trading punches and the crowd is chanting yeet when Jimmy gets hit and they're chanting no yeet when Jey gets hit. Wouldn't that be great? That sounds like the worst thing in the world. Hey, yo,
I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up.
Nah. Shout out to Itachi. I'm playing, but I'm being serious.
Yay.
Yo, I just don't like I'm just cool off it because I'm like, yo, we ain't even said like black people ain't said yeet in like 6 years. We was done with that word.
But this is the fact that he said it in his Glorilla voice too. You know what I'm saying? Like, yay. I'm like,
I don't mind. I don't mind Jey Uso saying. I think it's cool that them trying to turn no yeet into something. And I'm like, okay, we're jumping the shark on this because I'm like, yo, like I said, we haven't used that word in 6 years, but I'm getting, I don't know, this is just like a way that I feel because they be using words and stuff like that we use, like got. Like I'm so sick of seeing that. I'm sick of seeing these white 14-year-olds rolling around on TikTok saying, "Look at that girl with that gat." I'm like, shut the fuck up. I don't know. This is a tangent. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be quiet.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. Sometimes we got to get that off, man. Hey, make sure you're following the show at The Enemies P3 on all social media platforms. If you're not already, we greatly appreciate it. Patreon.com/Public Enemies for exclusive and additional content that may not always be about wrestling, but we're here to talk about wrestling. So small package news. I'll go ahead and hit that button and we'll get started. Why don't we? Play a game.
All right, man. You're a champ, you can do what you want.
Listen, I am. You see that right there? That means exactly what he said. I can do whatever I want. Yes, indeed. And you know what? It seems like John Cena can do whatever he wants because this guy popped up at the Oscars this weekend with like a little, you feel me? I'm gonna be honest with you. If you're watching the visual right here, there's a little bit more flattering photo that I was able to acquire of John Cena at the Oscars, but he popped up and did like a little nude streaking thing, and it was like some little, I don't know. I guess like 50 years ago there was like a streaker at the Oscars, and this was like an ode to that, and also a tie-in with the Ricky Stenicki character thing or whatever. And so John Cena decided to do that. So for those of you that saw it, and for those of you that can actually see John Cena, there you go. Ben, go ahead.
I just want to say this real quick. Like, yo, y'all saying like it's because of the streaker thing, but I don't know if y'all tapped into like conspiracy theorist side of Twitter, like yo, put on your tinfoil hat side of Twitter, because they were like, yo, it's really an initiation ritual where you have to be embarrassed to be indoctrinated into Hollywood. I'm like, shut the fuck up. This man been here for a while. This is like his fourth or fifth movie. Exactly. They was like, this is what Cat Williams was talking about. Y'all need to listen to Cat Williams.
Cat Williams was not talking about John Cena. He could even see John Cena. We just was able to see John Cena because he just told us that, yeah, y'all can see me. He allowed us to see him now. That was like 4 days ago.
Humiliation ritual or not, it was nasty. John Cena, don't be doing shit like that. But it's John Cena, so he be doing shit like that. Also, Miro and CJ Perry appear to be headed to Splitsville. TMZ reported that it seems as if actually the couple or CJ herself announced that they were splitting up, and that I guess they hope to remain friends and maybe down the line work together in some capacity on screen. But for now, it's a motherfucking rapper. So I let her lick the rapper.
Free.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
You gotta send that. What was it? What did Quavo send a sweetie in the DMs? He might send her one of them. Hey man, ice.
Oh yeah, he sent her a little snowflake. Yeah, he sent her a snowflake, and she sent him back, I think, like a bowl of ramen or something like that. And was like,
you say right to the point.
Yeah, straight like that.
I know Miro, hold your head. I know this man sitting in he listening to the song. What is it? The song from It Is What It Is, a little song they play for the commercial. I'm like, she want to be free.
Oh my god!
Sorry, man. That nigga's in there listening to "Given to Me" by Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying?
Don't break my heart.
Yo, everything.
Hey man, you know who's unbreaking my heart, dog? There was a video posted here, and I'll go ahead and grab the clip of a young gentleman. This is the last thing I got for small package news, but Wes Lee is on his way back. It looks like he's prepared to get back training again because he posted this on his social media this week. Shout out to Wes Lee because what was it? I believe it was back surgery.
This was back. He tore something, right?
Or what is it? His leg?
I thought it was back surgery or something like that, but I mean, I could be wrong. I thought it was back surgery. But salute to Wesley because regardless, it does appear that he is on the mend.
You niggas in trouble. I don't know, blood. I don't know if you want that that North American title back because there's a super nigga growing that shit right now. And
yeah, but bro, I think you might. I ain't gonna hold you, Wes. You might want to take a detour.
You might want to go to the heavyweight championship, dog, because you might have because I don't know what this, he's gonna hold we'll get an NXT later. I'm saying that's
Wes might want to see if he could get drafted, bro. Like,
man, hey man, y'all need somebody to fight Logan Paul.
You gotta think, but both of the champions is damn near like I don't know murderers. You got Obafemi and then you got Dragunov. Like I don't know if you want
that might be even worse.
You don't want either one.
You just got you got to find you a tag team partner, cuz.
You just then got to shoot one of them dudes. I ain't gonna hold you,
bro.
No, let's jump them.
Yeah, something like that, man. Let's go ahead and get into AEW.
The following contest scheduled for one fall.
Look, dog. After all the speculation, after all the rumors and innuendo, after all of the will she, won't she, after all the talks and the contract negotiations, Mercedes Mone is all elite. She did debut on AEW Dynamite. What was this? Yesterday. Today is Thursday. So yeah, this was like, bruh, I should have been there. I was supposed to be there, but I don't know, man.
Things happen.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Like the rest of the card just didn't really look that appeasing to me. You feel me? And I'm like, all right, cool. If I'm just going there for Mercedes, I don't know if I just want to smoke from the crib and just, you know what I'm saying, enjoy this. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? She says she from the crib, but I support her regardless. So with that said, Mercedes Mone is all elite. Yes, indeed. She cut this promo at the beginning of the show. Yeah, they wasted no time. We were actually having like a team meeting. And they got right to it, just like they did with CM Punk at the first dance. They got right to it and said, you know what I'm saying, we not going to lead you to speculation any longer. You know what I'm saying? Let's get right to the money, man. You know what I'm saying? She came out and she talked about how, you know, wrestling, you know, pretty much saved her life. And she dropped out of school at 13 to take care of her brother. And at 18, you know, went to Chaotic Wrestling and started her wrestling journey and just wanted to become, you know, one of the greatest women's wrestlers of all time, if not the greatest women's wrestler of all time. And, you know, of course, spotlighted Eddie Guerrero, of course, is her biggest inspiration through all of this or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And just, she also said that AEW was the only place that this revolution could be global. And so I don't know, more to come from her working with other organizations that she possibly wasn't going to be able to work with WWE for the time being. But what do you guys think, first and foremost, of how they presented her on this episode? And yeah, go ahead, Jizzle.
Yeah. And when she said the whole AEW being global for the women's revolution thing, I don't know if Tony Khan knows that yet, but you know, I'm saying maybe she can remind him. But hey, like we talked about that shit. Remember when CM Punk was coming? Like it was rumored that he was coming, and then they were just like, "Yo, here you go, 502, nigga." Like, yeah. And then when they did the whole big business shit, as soon as they announced it, like niggas was already speculating and shit. So I love the way AEW was just like, "Yeah, nigga, here you go, get it out the way."
They look like it looks sold out.
You don't need to listen. You just need to drop what it is and let niggas like listen. You let your mind work and watch it if you want and watch it if you don't. You feel me? Because like I don't want to just be like, yo, man, Mercedes next week, nigga. Like when just like last week when Okada was supposed to come, like niggas like yo, I heard Okada was supposed to be coming. Like them niggas didn't come flat out just like, yo, guess who's gonna be here this week, nigga.
Like I'm holding on to my opinion of last week. When you do shows like what they did with CM Punk and they did with her, where it's like we're saying it without saying it. Like I like that. Like I don't think they wanted to directly just say it because they don't want to just, you know, go out like a Neanderthal. But as for the debut, it was like, you know, it mirrored the CM Punk one. Like, yo, I'm here to do, you know, like she said, the revolution, whatever. And like she said, it can only happen here. Like CJ said, you're going to have to remind your boss man about that. And also, I think like a little bit of that was like I kind of got to do a little bit of cleaning up because she did say it in an interview last week. I can't remember for the life of me what show she was on, but
Kick Rocks.
Yeah, she was on Kick Rocks where she was like, "Yo, I'm gonna be back there one day," and a lot of people were like, "Well, how are you gonna go to AEW and you gonna say that it's disrespectful to Tony Khan?" I'm like, we all know she going back one day. But it just seemed like a little bit of like I got to do a little bit of cleaning up. But that like that interest music, that shit is ass, man.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
not a real fan of that.
Yeah,
because I've seen a lot of people complaining about what is the one for WWE, Def Rebel.
Yeah,
a lot of
CFOs
WWE fans were,
huh? CFOs did hers.
Nah, I'm talking about like the guys that are doing
the one that they got now
in WWE. Yeah, I'm talking about like I saw a lot of WWE fans were talking about, man, this music is ass. This music is terrible. They couldn't get her a decent song. I'm like, I know you a WWE stan, and you talking shit about entrance music, and look at the garbage that we got over there. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I don't really like it.
Ken is right, yo. It definitely like in the beginning when you hear the shit, like it does take the little beginning of the
I need you to read his comment.
I actually like because you pushed it. I actually like whoever took Walter's old NXT theme and made it into a drill theme for her. I'm like, well, yeah, I mean, it wasn't really unless you get some like I'm saying some mellow bands, you know what I mean, like rap on it. Like I think Tony, like if Tony goes spend the money, like she needs to just like you just need to go ahead and grab Big Paper by Cardi B. Like why not?
Hold on. Yo, Matt said, didn't y'all roast a snippet of her theme song like months ago? Hey, we just debating whether it sounded like Criss Cross or what was the other song?
Nipsey.
Yeah,
Hustle in the House. Yeah. I like that. Pieces of Me says I like the Criss Cross theme better. I did too. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Cardi B, Big Paper with DJ Khaled is perfect for her. Like we did that video like a year and a half ago.
Yeah, it was like it was like a year ago around this time. About a year ago this time.
Yeah. Definitely a year.
But yeah, she said she foreshadowed basically that her and Willow had unfinished business, and then later on popped up in the show, and basically after the Willow and Rio match, Willow defeated Rio in the main event. And then Julia Hart, Sky Blue came out there and attacked her. Mercedes came out and made the save. It was dope. I'm not gonna hold you. I really enjoyed it. And then I don't know where this is going. She's gonna be on Dynamite next week for another talking segment. So I'm assuming they're gonna push forward with whatever the story is there, heading into maybe AEW Dynasty. But yeah, interesting debut for Mercedes. While we're here, can we do question of the week and then we can move forward?
Andy said they need to do a Money on My Mind remix by Lil Wayne. I don't know if they got that kind of money, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, Cardi B, DJ Khaled, you know what I mean? Like, you might be able to do something with that, you know what I mean? Cardi's a wrestling fan too.
It'd be interesting to see.
Sure. You want to take the question of the week?
Let's do it.
Thanks, Mailbox.
You've got mail.
Okay. Question of the week this week was, who do y'all think Mercedes' first opponent should be, or better yet, first rival should be in AEW? And let's start off with at Sweeney Kerr 48475. Hear me out. Perfect way to bring her back. Britt Baker. It's looking like that's the direction she's going, because Britt Baker was firing some shots because the CEO chance she was like DMD. So might be something to that. Shout out to Huey Newton 00. I want to see her and Britt Baker tussle in the ring. Jade left before she got there. Otherwise, I would have said Jade versus Mercedes. Hey, I literally said, like, I was like, yo, I want that to happen in WWE, and niggas murdered me for it. Why it gotta happen in WWE? Why can't it happen in AEW? And I'm not gonna lie, I said she's not. I said there's no way Sasha Banks comes to AEW. But look, I was wrong. My bad. That's on me. Shout out to the Shire. She's going straight for a title. Also, that baked in CEO chant wants me to be the whoop that chick chant. Damn, man. Why can't it just be? Why I gotta be on that? I gotta be on that. Shout out to @NoBadNo, Mariah May. The obvious choice would be to build her and Toni Storm for the title, but we can take our time. Build a story around Mariah being an obstacle to that, trying to protect her idol. So you want to go the MJF route? You got to fight this nigga and this nigga and this nigga before you get to me. Shout out to @Black Cream Soda. What's going on, Tushimo? I think it's been a minute since he popped up in question of the week. Shout out to him. Dream scenario, best of 7 series with Jamie Hayter. Realistic scenario, her and Julia Hart. It's looking that way. Shout out to Lipton P. Willow! ! Yo, shout out to @YoungBlack_man, Kiera Hogan on Mariah. Man, Hogan.
Yes. Yo,
Kiera Hogan.
I'm with you, big dog. Like, oh my God. Yes.
Right.
Two of those perfect women in the ring. Yes.
Nah, get the Sandman out here. Get that shit off the screen. Shout out to Benny too. Let's not waste time. Let's have her run. Versus her or Athena or Akira Shida. And he's gonna cap it off with the next one @Motormouth_420. Let him cook Shida. I'm not mad at it.
He said a baby.
Sheeta F baby. Sheeta F baby. Instagram. Let's see. Meth said Hikaru Shida or Athena. Ken said Saraya. Ken also says in the chat here, Ben, you wasn't there. CJ and Graham definitely roasted a snippet of her rapping on the New Japan thing. Listen.
Where was I?
Man, why you telling? Cuz, like, damn, FBG Butterkin. You know what I mean? Like, yo, chill. Like, we weren't even there. Like, we didn't do that. Like, that wasn't even us. Anyway, let me read some of these. Like, oh no, you were about to read the IG comments, right, Grant? Damn, man. Come on, Ken.
What do you guys think? Oh, well, no, I could read a couple more in here. Let's see.
Oh, this one.
Let's see. Ike Loves Lucha says Stephanie Vakir. Did I say that right? Am I? I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name right when I say that. Yeah, but yeah. Andy says Britt Baker is obvious, but I would say Mercedes versus Thunder Rosa would be dope.
Oh my God, my heart would explode. My heart would explode. Like,
I like Serena Deeb. She did call herself the final boss a couple of weeks ago. I think that would be a great match, but then I don't know. I would also like a little bit more of a build to that one, but at the same time, I kind of feel like I know how the audience views Serena Deeb, and they don't really take her like a top tier talent. You know what I'm saying? So,
Base Martian says, is Mercedes in the TV? She's in whatever title picture that she. Listen, if I want a belt, give it to me. Like, this is what it's supposed to be like. Like, if I want a belt, I'm willing to wrestle whoever, whatever, to get it. They built an entire belt for me.
If she skips the line, does Willow get upset at that? Because Willow already made her intentions clear that she's coming after the TBS title.
Hey man, you gotta fight me first.
Interesting. It'd be interesting to see. Ben, what do you think? Did you give your opinion on who our first opponent should be?
I'm thinking like I might have to roll with it. I might have to roll with it being Britt Baker because, like I said before, that's a money feud. I saw people were saying, well, it should be Saraya, and I know niggas trying to be funny, but like, nah, I'm not trying to see that.
I do think the CEO DMD dynamic is interesting.
You might as well do that right now too. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not? You know what I'm saying? Like, Britt
Baker's hurt.
Like, when did she get back? Is she almost?
I don't know.
You know, somebody get her a Russell Wilson jersey so she could be okay.
You can cut promos until then.
Maybe. Who knows?
Her and Britt Baker is a feud.
Speaking of promos, man, Will Ospreay, this guy has looked like more and more of a star, I believe, like every time he's appeared on AEW television. He is getting extremely comfortable in this role. He mentioned a couple of weeks ago, I think it was at the Revolution media scrum, where he was saying that it's going to be hard for him to transition into cutting Americanized TV promos where he can't really curse like that, because this it's a potty mouth type shit, you know what I'm saying? But he cut a great promo last night on Dynamite, basically hyping up this match with him and Bryan Danielson upcoming at Dynasty, and the graphics for this shit is amazing. But Bryan Danielson, Will Ospreay at AEW Dynasty has been made official. It is a dream match for the ages, as they might say. But Will Ospreay himself said that you put the best wrestler on the globe and the best wrestler of the 21st century in the ring, and you see who's going to come out the winner. And he said, when he steps in the ring, it's your life or mine, and I don't plan on dying. So I say, yo, I rocks with this. I like this. Will Ospreay, I think, is going to be an amazing project, an amazing star, and an amazing addition to the AEW roster when it comes to just star power and getting him to the next level and getting this company to the next level at the same time. I think they're going to grow in unison, and it's going to be dope to see. What do you guys think?
Yeah, it's not. You got somebody like him. It's not that hard. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's been one of them ones, but he's been in Japan and shit, and like still doing his shit. You know what I mean? Like he went to the right place where he get his shits and his he get a fuck or two off. You know what I mean? On TBS.
He can get his shit off, you know.
He could definitely get some shit off. You know what I mean? Like he would get all the shits off. You feel me? Saying bruvs, get all the bruvs off. He's the one. Like he's their Kenny Omega. Like he's their Kenny Omega.
They have Kenny Omega.
No, but he's their Kenny Omega. Like New Japan had their Kenny Omega, but he's AEW. Like he's their franchise player.
Kenny Omega was New Japan's Kenny Omega.
This is like Kevin Durant going to the Warriors, nigga.
was Kevin Durant LeBron James or what?
No, Kevin Durant was Kevin Durant going to the Warriors, getting us 2-3 championships, nigga.
Kevin Durant just said, "Hey, when I smoke, I make stupid decisions like signing to the Warriors."
Yeah, man. It was the only thing I got was 2 free championships. You know what I'm saying? Like if I didn't, I'd have been like one of them niggas that was a good hooper. And like Kenny, like he didn't want to be no good hooper. Like I like the promo, like you said, but I don't want to go back to Mercedes because I seen niggas was fucking hating on her promo when Will Ospreay literally gave the exact same promo, but yelling, selling bruv with it. But you know, I'm with it. I was with both of them, nigga. See me.
What do y'all think about him saying that AEW was just better in all aspects for him? Like WWE didn't offer as much money. They didn't offer as good of a schedule for him or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, and there's this whole idea that WWE is lowballing some of the biggest performers in the world, i.e. Will Ospreay, i.e. Okada, i.e. Mercedes.
Okay, so when it comes to that, I don't think they were necessarily like lowballing, like to be like, okay, we're being disrespectful. We don't think this is what you're worth. I think I got a lot of people on the payroll right now. Plus, we just switched over companies and everything like that. So we're trying to figure out what we can work with. Like, as far as Will Ospreay, that song and dance is just going to be like, okay, well, they didn't give me enough until like a few years from now when he actually goes over there and the song and dance is going to change. You gonna praise whatever company you with. Just like the whole thing with Seth Rollins was like, yo, man, we making money over here. This is the place to be. And like you already know, if he was in AEW, he said the same thing. You gonna go up for who you work for, like whoever's cutting the check. As far as the checks that Tony Khan is writing over there, because you know he gave Okada $14 million. I don't know how much Will Ospreay got. How much do we know how much Mercedes Moné got?
Don't know. I have been seeing that Okada number is being disputed though now.
It's being disputed.
Niggas hating because
the Bucks kind of because the Bucks kind of like alluded to
it.
that last night. Like they were like, okay, well, we can think of 14 million reasons why he would come to the Elite. So I don't know. Whatever they're doing, I think when WWE gets the money together, it's like, yo, we'll come back around. I think the schedule is probably like what the big thing is for him right now. It's like, yo, I can do what I can kind of, I only got like 2 days during the week to work. We don't do house shows, and I can basically just do what I want and sign up other dates in between. So I think that's a favorable schedule for a lot of wrestlers, to be honest with you. You tell somebody like, yo, you want to work 2 weeks or you want to work like 6?
And we're not going nowhere. Like, we're not going nowhere, cuz, like, listen, it's not a monopoly anymore. You got what you wanted. You know what I'm saying? The college players are getting paid now. NIL deals. You can come whenever you want. Whenever you want to get in that transfer portal and come over to WWE, we'll be here for a couple years. And we'll let you, know what I'm saying, see what it's like. And if you don't like it, you can go back. Nigga. Like, you can always go back. Like, nobody's gonna look at you differently.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, yo, I would appreciate it, man. Like, Will Ospreay gonna get that belt, cuz. Like, he gonna get that belt.
You know, Swerve recently did an interview, and he said that he likes the recent additions of Okada and Ospreay because he wants to be the quarterback, and he feels like these are dope receivers for him to go pass the ball to.
It must be Joe Burrow, nigga. He just called him Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson at LSU.
It was something like that. I'm paraphrasing, but he basically I can't wait to
talk these assholes to these new niggas that they just signed. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Precisionally. You know what I'm saying? Right between the numbers, I'm gonna kick them in their chest.
And so, it does look like they're continuing the feud with Swerve and Joe. He came out there after Joe beat Wardlow and basically tried to get back at him after Joe choked him out last week. So maybe we'll see that one-on-one match.
He beat up. Yo, this nigga Swerve beat up the fucking security guard, and then Joe was like, "Man, fuck you." And then this nigga Joe just kicked the same security guard. Like, that shit was funny as shit.
That's how you do that there. But you have mentioned Okada and the Bucks saying that they could mention 14 million reasons why he would want to be a part of the Elite and all of that. After that 6-man tag that they had with Penta and Pac, the returning Pac, who popped up this past weekend on Collision and confronted Okada and all of that. Yeah, you feel me? The Elite won that one, but it does look like next week. They've got Okada versus Eddie Kingston for the Continental Crown
next
title.
week.
Well, just the Continental Championship, not all three, just the Continental title, which is weird because I thought all three of these titles are supposed to be.
I thought they were all together.
Yeah, so I'm a little confused by that. A little confused by that, but
they're doing that next week.
They're doing that next week. Yeah,
but they got a pay-per-view on all right, but whatever y'all want, man. It ain't my business. I don't book shit, cuz.
Well, maybe I don't know. Maybe there'll be some type of Boosie finish or whatever, and then they run it back at the pay-per-view.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm saying Okada needs something. Like, yo, he's Denzel. I'm leaving.
It's Okada's third match already in a week and a half. And I'm like, wait, what? How did we get here already? Why are we doing this?
But it's easy when you got a jacuzzi in your room. You know what I'm saying? Like, what, you need me to do what? Like, man, I'll be there tomorrow because I've been wrestling.
Not my choice.
It's lit.
Not my decision.
Bro, he getting over there. He said, I gotta put the team on my back like Wimby. He said, but y'all gonna pass me the ball. I'm not, y'all not running around under the hoop, none of that.
Hell, I'm in the best in the fucking league. Gotta put the team on my fucking back though. I'm Okada. My leg broke.
Hey, so this was Darby Allin's last appearance on Dynamite before he goes off to try to climb Mount Everest. He faced off against Jay White. This was basically a bigger story of Jay White trying to, take out his legs since he has to climb Mount Everest after Darby refused to join the Bullet Club Gold last week. And the Acclaimed and Billy Gunn came out there to talk them out of it because they're like, hey, yo, what y'all doing? This is, a little bit unnecessary. You feel me? Like, why are we doing all this? We gang, scissor, bang, bang, all that stupid shit. And Jay White hauled off and hit this nigga Billy Gunn in the face with a chair. The Acclaim got their ass whooped by the Guns. That theme music is a flapper. You feel me?
Best theme in wrestling.
Do you think that they're gonna do like a tag or a trios title unification match?
Of course they are. Duh.
I'm trying to figure out why
we got to get them scissor titles out of here, man. Listen. Malachi has been looking at me with the black mom in the store eye for the last 3 months.
Yeah, man,
like, you better do something with these titles, cuz. But
you think they're slow burning this Jay White thing? Like they could do more with him, or like no?
I don't think they did. Like cool. I think Switchblade. You know what I'm saying, what do you call him? White privilege Hennessy, Jay White. I think he's doing exactly what he wants. I think he's doing exactly what he wants. And especially after the match, you know what I mean, when he fought Darby, because you know what I'm saying, like, Darby's all he's all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got no back no more. You know what I'm saying? He's still bleeding. He misses his partner Sting. So like kind of like the little shit when they went to shake hands and shit, and then he was like, "Nah, big dog." You know what I'm saying? That shit was some of the coldest shit ever. And they're like, "Yeah, man, I don't need these niggas. Like, we don't need no bang bang nothing gang." Because half of the scissor guys is fucking up already anyway, or a third. So who cares? Like, listen, I'm the big dog over here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm the big dog over here. Ain't nobody thinking about them pink. Listen, we about to get rid of them pink ass titles because the non-rapping nigga can't rap no more.
God,
so like, listen, I am the man over here. Like, I am the king of this part right here, and I'm gonna climb up as soon as I because three man groups is it. That's how you make your way to the, especially when everybody knows their roles. And nigga, I'm the big dog over here. And like the Guns is dope now because they got new music. So yeah, we lit.
I don't disagree there. I think that's
I just needed a quick factory reset because like you look at it, like the whole like the Bang Bang Scissor Gang, like that whole thing I felt like was holding them back. Like the face turn, like the factory reset. I'm like, I'm here for it.
Yeah, we should have brackets for the tag title tournament within like the next 1 to 2 days. I think they'll probably drop on like Rampage or Collision or something like that. But from what we do know now, the Bucks, FTR, the Infantry, and Orange Cassidy and Trent Beretta are going to be in the tournament. Also, news tidbit for AEW, it seems as if they may or may not be in talks with Shelton Benjamin. He said that he's not ruling anything out, but there was a Fightful Select article saying that they had possibly been in some type of communication with, you know, possibly bringing Shelton Benjamin in, which I think would be interesting.
Man, interesting for what? Bringing in another great wrestler, you know what I'm saying? Even though one wrestler who's not as good as a wrestler and has probably less bars than him was hating. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, pretty much. You know, man, look, somebody like an asset like that is always good.
Yeah.
But what does he do for the company? Like, what do you like? What rivalries are you putting him in? What matches are you putting him in? What are you doing with him besides like, yo, he's great to have around? Are you making him a coach? Are you making him an on-screen personality? Like, just bringing people in just to bring them in, just to have them there to be like, yo, I got names here. That's not good enough anymore. That's not cutting it.
Ben, what have they done with Dustin Rhodes?
What are they doing with Dustin Rhodes?
Exactly.
He's working backstage. Also,
wasn't he working with the women's division for a while, actually? Or you know, I don't think that he works exclusively with them, but I think that was the thing for a minute.
Anybody with experience should be like anybody with his experience is valuable out there. He can do both, and I guarantee you, he can get out there and do the exact same thing that Dustin's doing. He could do. I bet you he could do a Canadian Destroyer right now.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really have any idea on what matches I think Shelton Benjamin should be having to like best position or exemplify his talent in AEW.
They put in the Rock and Roll Express, nigga.
Yeah, let me just get this off. The fact that Tony Khan is just paying niggas, you feel me, damn near anything. Like, you feel me, like let this nigga at least get a veteran's minimum. I just want niggas to have jobs.
That Russell Wilson contract, yo. Let me get that 1.1, cuz just like I said right here. Real quick.
Feel me? Let me get that, man. You feel me? That's all I need. You feel me? Let a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Let a nigga cash a couple chin necks.
I could be Stokely. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Stokely, yo, manage me if I slap you.
I ain't gonna hold you. Like in my head, you feel me with the fantasy booking thing, right? In my head, like I had thought, okay, Stokely is gonna want Willow to cheat, and then Willow not gonna cheat, but maybe I'm like I was going back and forth in my head, like if she should cheat, you feel me? And then like maybe she cheats, and then it still proves unsuccessful, and then Stokely and Mercedes pair up, and I was like, ooh, that'd be dope. But then at the same time, they don't really need each other. But I thought that for a minute. I was like, I want Stokely and Mercedes together, but she's not a heel right now. She's a good lady.
Stokely's not a heel either. Stokely and Mercedes together will be probably the most diabolical thing that you can do.
Yeah, you might not want to do that.
That'd be like a DJ drama mixtape. Like
I like
every
DJ
day.
drama mixtapes.
Yeah, I do too. So we might have to make that happen and put Shelton Benjamin in there. He can fight some people. He can, go fight fucking QT Marshall. He's back.
I say let him have like a little cool run, let him have a couple matches here and there, and then like make him a backstage agent. I don't know.
Andy in the chat says some veteran presence for ROH. I think overall ROH has like and AEW together. Like y'all really got to tell me when y'all finna leave and give me a second so I can move stuff around. Damn it! But
I messaged in the chat.
I know you did, and I appreciate that, but I also didn't have enough time because I was focused on trying to get something else up. But I think AEW, like in totality, has like 200 talent. Like, I think that's a lot. Between AEW and ROH, it might be like 200, if I'm not mistaken. That's what I've read. But I don't know if that's completely true. I'm not sitting here counting.
How many does the Fed have?
I don't know, but they got that NXT and NIL type shit going on, so that might be around the same, if not more. To be honest, you feel me? But speaking of WWE, I do have some news, information, little things here. Let's see. Oh, Sheamus deactivated his social media this past weekend. Not really sure why. He has kind of been putting out little breadcrumbs, little hints that he ain't fucking around right now. So salute to Sheamus. I don't know what your plans are, buddy, but yeah. Sheamus might got something cooking. There was the note that, oh, hey, SummerSlam is going to Cleveland. The Miz and Logan Paul are probably happy about that. Yeah.
Why?
Cleveland
and Joakim Noah have no idea why SummerSlam is in Cleveland. Like, who wants to go to Cleveland?
Yeah, bro, shut your mouth, all right? You never heard East 99 Eternal by Bone Thugs and Harmony, then you would know exactly.
Bro, I've been to Cleveland. I've been to Columbus. You know what's there? Nothing.
Hey, listen, Nick Chubb is over there.
Definitely some of that.
No, you can't pause.
You know what? Like, bro, I don't know why y'all picked this destination. Like, y'all, you look back on it, and it's like destination cities. Like, we're having it in Detroit, and we're having it in LA, and we're having it in this place, and now y'all going Cleveland?
Ben.
All right.
Ben.
Okay. I want to ask this. Okay, before you go, I want to ask this right quick. Would you plan a vacation on going to Cleveland? No wrestling? There you go.
No,
CJ, would you? Okay, you answered my question. No one wants to go to Cleveland.
No. Oh my God, Graham, what thing answered your question, nigga? I'm gonna answer your question why you go to Cleveland. You know why? Because if I go to the Staples Center, it's gonna cost just as much if I go to the Cleveland Browns Stadium, nigga. I can get more niggas to go over there, nigga. It's called making money, nigga. That's an investment, nigga. Why not have SummerSlam at the stadium, nigga? Like, blood, you could have had 2 nights of SummerSlam at the fucking Cleveland Cavaliers Stadium, nigga, and Darius Garland could have been fucking hosting. Like, nigga, it's Cleveland, nigga, we chilling. Like, why not?
2
nights. Have Harmony out there singing the national anthem, and then you know what I mean? Like, you could do everything over there, man. This is SummerSlam. This officially puts SummerSlam as a number 2 pay-per-view in WWE's eyes because you really don't have other ones at Cleveland Stadium, nigga. That was easy money, nigga. Them niggas was probably begging. Like, they signed Deshaun Watson to $272 million, nigga, for no reason. You think they will give WWE all this money with The Rock there?
Hey, bro, I need Jameis Winston at SummerSlam, bro.
Yo, I need Jameis Winston.
I need Jameis Winston at SummerSlam.
You know
I need eating W's at SummerSlam.
Yo, can you imagine him in Cody Rhodes' face? Like, yo, Jameis Winston and Cody Rhodes'
face. Like,
Cody, finish your story, Cody.
I need it, bro. I need Jameis Winston at SummerSlam, please.
Yo, Jameis Winston has to fight Logan Paul for the U.S. title at the Cleveland Stadium,
bro. Make it happen. There ain't no way you're gonna be able to put Deshaun Watson out there. Put Jameis Winston out there.
Andy knows he's 99.
That is hilarious, man.
Why not?
Speaking of Logan Paul, with that whole thing and him being on the poster for that, they announced that Prime is going to have the first in-ring sponsorship for WWE. They kind of showed like an example on last week's SmackDown. It looks horrible. Hopefully they get something else.
You get the picture?
I don't want to.
Okay, good. I was about to say, I'm glad this is the one time. This is the one time in the entirety of the show. I'm glad you don't have the graphic. I'm glad you don't have the picture because it offends my eyes. It disrespects my redness. I saw that they were like, "Oh, well, UFC has the Monster Energy drink logo," and I'm like, "Yeah, but it doesn't look as
it's not a bottle. It's not a can.
Exactly." It's just the logo, just the words. If you just had Prime, just the words Prime in the middle of it, it wouldn't be so bad. Or you had it on the turnbuckles, you had it in the corner, it wouldn't be that bad. But you literally like the whole logo of the bottle, like in the middle, like yo, nah.
Yeah, they got to come up with something else. They got time. Hopefully they do come up with something a little bit better than that. But yeah, that ain't it, man.
Yeah, like you already work for me, Logan. So, man, Prime's taking over though, man. So like shout out to WWE for hopping on that early, but that shit's about to be everywhere.
Yeah, it's gonna be fire.
That shit's about to be everywhere.
But like Ben said, if they just had like the letter block, you feel me? Maybe like some of the like the colors of the, you know what I'm saying, the flavors or whatever, fine. But we don't need a whole fucking bottle in the middle of the ring. That's wild. Boom. Ken in the chat right there. They got LEDs everywhere. You could have put Prime on that. Yeah. Well, they want it in the ring. So for this one. So, but still, there's multiple.
Hey, what if they got that shit built in the Logan Paul contract? Well, listen, we'll put that shit on there, but we're gonna pay you $1 million less. Like, all right. Sounds good to me.
I really like Ken's idea, but I agree with what you're saying. But yo, they put Beyblades on the LED board. Y'all not better than Beyblades, man. Y'all ain't brought me as much joy as Beyblades. So y'all need to go ahead and like get off your high horse.
Yo, put that shit on a Yu-Gi-Oh card, then maybe I'll do something with it. But Beyblades, nigga.
Yeah, man.
Beyblades. You got a Ben 10
Nick Khan and them dudes, y'all got to figure something else out.
I bet you do. My name's nigga. Of course I do. What the fuck are you talking about?
Nick Khan was named as WWE Corporate Officer #1 in this ongoing case of sexual assault, trafficking allegations and all of that going on with Vince McMahon. Not only was he named as corporate officer #1, I believe Stephanie McMahon was named as corporate officer #3 in the filings. The other guy was like the COO, Brian, I want to say Brian Nurse or something like that. I don't want to. Yeah, they were all named as the corporate officers that were in the filings of this lawsuit. And so the weird thing is like it says that they aren't accused of any wrongdoing or whatever, but like they were, as far as who was named as who was in the know of, I guess, this relationship that this young lady Janelle Grant had with Vince McMahon. And I don't know at what point this shit got way out of hand or whatever, but it's nasty,
when did
man.
it get way out of hand, especially with the daughter, especially with Stephanie involved. Like, yo, like what? Like he did it. Yeah. He's like, oh, again? Was he like, oh, again type shit?
Yeah, I don't know if it was like an oh again type thing or if it was like a because it feels like for a while the Vince McMahon and Linda, not are like married in like on paper, you feel me? And for a long time he's been having like affairs like this. So I don't know if it's a situation to whereas Stephanie knew that he was friendly with other women, or if it was a situation that Stephanie knew that he was disgusting and he was, perverted. Disgusting motherfucker.
Shit. I was like, yo, Linda McMahon was like Jeannie Buss. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Linda McMahon being Jeannie Buss is sick.
Go ahead, man.
No, my whole thing is like we've known he won't with Linda for the longest time because he got in like magazines and was talking about how he was with other women and stuff like that. So I don't think it was that. I think it was just dialed into like what you said. We didn't know that it was this like foul and grotesque the things that he was doing. As far as like Stephanie McMahon, does it say she had any knowledge of it? Because I know. It said I read the article and the article is kind of like confusing at points because it's like, yo, their name's officer number 1 and number 2, and it's kind of, and I like when I read it, what I thought I understood was that basically Nick Khan and Brad Blum, that they knew about it and they kind of facilitated and covered it up, and then it says later on, that they didn't participate in anything like that, but then it also says in there. I think that's what I read, that they didn't know that's what he was doing. So I'm just kind of confused on the little different things about it.
How much is it is like, yo, this shit's been going on and I should do something, or how much is it it's me, like this ain't got nothing to do with me. This ain't none of my business. Like this is you're talking about the owner.
Yeah. Like how much of this is me like finding out and saying, hey, bro, what the fuck?
What do you want me to do?
I don't know. You know what I mean? And I don't want to be one of these people that sensationalize it and, want the entire company to be taken down just off of a whim on allegations and unproven theories. You feel me? Like for the life of me, I can't understand why people would feel so inclined to think that if Stephanie knew something, Triple H knew, like, okay, that's I won't discount that, but at the same time, let's not act like people don't live double lives and people don't lie to their partners and people don't omit things from their partners. Like, let's
exactly not. What I'm saying is like, what do you know? Like, I'm an employee, nigga. I work here just like she works here, nigga. Like, what do you want me? Like, you have a higher position, okay? And what? Yo, Vince, chill. Yo, shut the fuck up. Like, all right, blood, you got it.
And the other thing is,
I don't want to laugh at that, but that was
my nigga. No, I'm just saying, like, that's my listen, blood. Like, this is the owner. Like, this is the top of the top, nigga. This ain't no middle. Like, listen, I can say some shit to fucking whoever was named. You know what I'm saying, John, whatever. Even though he's saying that Vince would make me do that shit. But I'm saying, like, if I'm like any other people, like, what do you want me to say? Like, only thing I do is say, like, yo, man, you need to relax, cuz. He could be like, nigga, fuck you. He'd be like, all right, man.
Because like what Graham said, like, and also what CJ said, like, there's only so much you could say at that point. You could be like, hey, yo, you need to chill. You gonna blow the whole place up. But we all know Vince McMahon. You tell him no, he gonna do it just to spite you. He's like a little kid. You tell him, hey, don't touch the stove. What he gonna do? He gonna slam his hand down on it just to see the reaction on your face. He's been doing that for years. There's a million stories of him doing that just to do it. And also, like back to what Graham said about living a double life. How many documentaries have you seen or news reports have you seen where someone was living next to a murderer and they were just buddies with that dude? They was having drinks with him. They didn't know he was killing people and locking them up in their freezer. They didn't know that. Like what? Like the amount of people who were like, "Yo, Triple H." I'm hoping Triple H is one of the people that's in it. It's wild because like a lot of people, y'all get on this like morality kick where y'all be like, "Oh, that was terrible and it was awful," and it was terrible and it was awful. But y'all not saying that because it was terrible and it was awful. Y'all saying that because y'all don't like the other company. Because I seen some of these same individuals. Y'all was sitting on your hands when the Chris Jericho news was going around. Y'all won't saying nothing.
Niggas let off the gas on that, but be mad when niggas ain't every day, hour after hour, talking about, you feel me, Vince McMahon and this shit like it's fucking MTV Jams. Like, come on, my nigga, chill out.
How many times do you talk about the owner of anything?
Like, a lot.
When they get to doing stupid shit and nasty shit
like this, right?
Yeah.
And it usually takes a whistleblower, and then now, you know what I'm saying, we get a whistleblower that makes it known to man, and then, like, you know what I'm saying, this is what it is. Like, but like, what I'm saying is that, like, what do you expect these other people that you named in this shit to do? Like, I can go to him as much as I can, like, well, shut the fuck up, I'm gonna fire you. You be like, whoa, shit, man, you better go to the police, shorty.
Hey, like Ben said, when you do shit like that, he'll purposely do some shit to fuck with you, to try to sabotage some shit, right? Like, this nigga stepped down. They was like, yo, we don't want you to come back. The board was like, nah, we cool. This nigga had all the voting power. Said, okay, we gonna get rid of this nigga, and this nigga. All right, y'all want to try again?
Yeah, that's why I think like Stephanie. That's why I think
anybody killer at this point.
Yeah, that's why they like literally stepped back. That's why Stephanie stepped back. It was like, yo, you want to come back? Like, we tried to clean up the company. We tried to move on from you. We tried to get you out of here. Try to let you walk off to the sunset, even though your name was tarnished at that point. But you want to come back, and you don't care who you're dragging down. You don't care who you're hurting. You don't care if you're blowing up your entire creation. Like, he's a spiteful man. Like, people notice.
Yeah, and he's an old nigga too. He forgot how business works. Like, listen, you want to stay around so you can sell the company, and then you sold the company to the TKO, and then they ran you right out, nigga. You know what that's called, nigga? That's called the exact same thing that you was doing, nigga, in 1981. Like, listen, we're gonna buy you, we're gonna run you out, nigga. And then Ari Emanuel was way better at it than you. So, like, congratulations, you're old. Go to home, eat some pudding, old nigga.
And there's a difference, I think, between like knowing something and not saying something, and just not like saying it, and then knowing it and willfully covering it up for another individual. I think that's completely different. Like, if I know you're doing this and I'm like, okay, let me just go ahead and just like figure out how I can sweep this under the rug for you. Nah, if this is the bed you're making, you need to figure out how you doing it yourself. Like, I can't I can't be an accessory to that, because then you tarnish your own reputation. And after this man is long gone away from here, you'll be sitting here still living with the consequences, not working. No one wants to touch you, have anything to do with you, and it don't matter, Nick Khan, if you buddies with old girl from ESPN on First Take. She not gonna mention you no more. Nobody's gonna mention you no more. You're not getting no more gigs. You're not getting nothing. You need to go. Like, he needs to make a statement to be like, yo, that's not my man. That's not my guy at this point, because it's looking wild. Yeah, I think you do have to make a statement to let people know. I think you have to step out and you have to say, hey,
you got to separate yourself. Yeah,
bro, you got to separate myself. Would I ask these niggas to get rid of this nigga? Like, I'm the man in charge now.
Because publicly you allowed for him to come back, and then after that you publicly said, right, I think it was wise for him to wait the 6 months and let the buzz die down.
I don't fuck with Nick Khan at all, but like, once
you don't have to say that. He didn't have to say that.
He didn't have to. Yeah, he definitely didn't have to say that shit. But like, he didn't fucking go down with the Vince McMahon ship, nigga. He was like, "Yo, you fired him."
But we don't know that. We don't know that though, because there could be more to this story. So we don't know that he's not going down with the ship. We don't know that he had anything to do or any connection with trying to cover something up or trying to, smooth over the situation. Yeah. Look, this my thing. At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what niggas do. And if I just feel like if the agreement was to pay this woman that $3 million, nigga, pay this woman that $3 million. This would have been like a whole. I just feel
end.
like we wouldn't have gotten that far. You feel me? Like, and that's not for me to say that these things were okay. My thing with that is, if this is the agreement that you made with her, you fucked up by not following through with that. So again, finally, I'll just end it with what Ben said. If this is the bed that you made, you gotta lay in it, my nigga.
You deserve it.
That's all that it is. And exactly that. You deserve it.
And it should be public, just like the same ways, like, you know what I'm saying? It should be public. Cause like, you like the attention, nigga. Like, you the one that made a big old deal when you left the first time and then you try to come back. You know what I mean? So like, listen, we're gonna make this shit public. We're gonna watch your fucking demise in front of us, nigga. Like, so yeah, I'm with it, nigga. Like, listen, I want this nigga to suffer as much as he can, and and now you don't have the most money in the room anymore. Now we have the most money. Oh,
look who it is!
Nada.
Hey,
and Top Dollar.
Yo, Top Dollar. You know what I'm saying? It's Top Dollar, and then NBA
AJ Francis, Dollar.
Yo, AJ, I'm gonna message you later. I got a proposition. I'm gonna message you later.
Yo, my man Top Dollar on his own, you know what I'm saying, Ali run, you know what I'm saying, going through all the territories, smacking the shit out of everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, run up.
His name ain't Top Dollar no more. Stop calling him that.
But he's hitting threes from fucking from a Gilly pass, you know what I'm saying, behind the back. I seen that shit. Steph Curry, happy birthday, Wardell. You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday, Wardell. You know what I'm saying? Top Dollar's, you know what I'm saying, he's here.
Hey, Dollars at Wale Mania. We'll see him there.
Oh, bro. It's lit. It's lit.
Yeah, man.
Yo, it is litty. We are there.
Yeah, man. Shout out to AJ. Got a match coming up with Alex Kane.
Oh yeah. Listen, I don't know. I feel like that's pitting two of my cousins against each other. I feel like that's
cool with a family feud, you know what I'm saying? But it's always cool to watch the cousin fight, though. You know what I mean? Like, look at these niggas fight.
I need the face off, man. I need the face off.
That would be hard. That would be hard.
Yo, we want both.
I see what you're talking about. We would have to put that together like real quick. Yeah, but I like what you're doing. I like what you're talking about. News tidbits. Hall of Fame.
Hey,
we got new additions to the Hall of Fame. I don't know if y'all been paying attention the last couple of days. This last week and a half, they've been announcing everybody for the Hall of Fame, and it's going up, man. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Let's get into it, and let's the U.S. Express, Mike Rotunda, Barry Windham entering the Hall of Fame.
Yo, that's why I didn't want to say nothing, man. I don't want to say nothing.
Don't fucking with me.
That is fucking hilarious.
That is hilarious. Hey, man, it is what it is, man. The U.S. Express are entering the WWE Hall of Fame. A lot of people are speculating that along with this, we might get Bray Wyatt induction as well. You feel me? As like one of the headliners, posthumous, to go ahead. So that would be interesting. I don't know much about the U.S. Express other than the Real American theme was they first shit. Like it was they song first.
Shit too?
Come on, cousin. You know that nigga ain't never had no original shit in his. Come on, what you mean, P?
Nothing original. He got the muscles and the gimmick from Superstar Billy Graham. Got the music from these dudes.
And he got the shirt rip from Billy Graham too, nigga.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Yo, I hate.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Puff Daddy said he invented the remix.
You didn't. Like you literally did it, Puff. Like,
it might have been Terry. It might have been Terry.
Terry, fire in the shit, nigga.
He invented the remix, man.
Hey, do you induct IRS the same time too? You might as well. You know
IRS is he's already inducted as IRS.
Really? Oh, so he's a
I believe he's two-time. You feel me? Let's go. And Barry Windham is also Barry Windham is inducted with the Four Horsemen. So they both. You feel me?
Oh my god,
two-timers. You feel me? Let's run it up.
Two-timers. Legend in two games like Pee Wee Kirkland and Pee Wee Kirkland.
Big action.
Also, The real JM, Thunderbolt Patterson was announced. Who else was announced?
Thunderbolt Patterson. Yes, he's in there because he did a lot to get equal pay in wrestling back then in the NWA.
Yep.
And the NWA was a faction of the WWF and the WWF back in the day. So shut your fucking mouths. I'm just saying, well, he wouldn't. He didn't wrestle for no WWE Hall of Fame. Like, yeah, yes, he did.
Because I definitely seen that. I definitely seen, they can put this dude in who I don't even know who he is, but y'all can't put so-and-so in there. And y'all do this every year. Instead of being mad at WWE, y'all literally try to tear down the legacy of these wrestlers and these people. Because who else went in? Muhammad Ali went in? He going in?
Muhammad Ali.
Great
shout out to Muhammad Ali, because this makes sense why he was in the game. Like, because if you're gonna put him in the Hall of Fame and then put him in the game the same year, like, it definitely makes sense. But I saw people were like, "Yo, why are they putting him in there and they not putting so and so in there?" I'm like, "Yo, y'all know what Muhammad Ali did?"
It's a whole partnership with Muhammad Ali. I believe
WrestleMania 1, and then he was still a part of that. Listen, I bought WCW. All right, so that means that the whole remember the Dark Side of the Ring when they flew to the Philippines and then like had to put on that show and shit. You know who
I think it was Korea.
Yeah, Korea. Yeah, it definitely was Korea. Thank you, Ben. You know what I mean? Correction is not punishment. That's why I got you. You my brother. And like they went to Korea and then like I remember they were talking about Muhammad Ali just ran up the steps and saying and started punching in front of some shit and like niggas was like, oh my god. Like listen, he's been part of the wrestling community and like been one of the fucking pillars of wrestling for a while. No matter what, if we have fucking Drew Carey in this shit, like you think that we're not gonna put fucking Muhammad Ali in this shit? I don't give a fuck. Shit, he's more important to wrestling than Ultimate Warrior, damn near. Oh my bad, I didn't mean to say that.
Man, Drew Carey more important to wrestling than Ultimate Warrior.
You right? You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
to get away from
Ultimate Warrior, we done with the 90s.
Done with it. Look at this man. Look, you know what I'm saying? Beat Triple H. You know what I'm saying? Put his knees on this nigga chest. Who kicks out of the pedigree?
That was a humiliation ritual.
That was definitely Triple H's humiliation ritual. Definitely. Then the curtain call. The curtain call, that in the curtain call, you know what I'm saying? Like after that, wasn't that was a product from the curtain call. WrestleMania 12 was gonna happen because Ultimate Warrior just got back. You know what I mean? It's just like, you know what I mean, when you say you signed a fucking like when Tom Brady went to fucking Tampa Bay. Listen,
but wasn't that a part of his punishment from the curtain call?
No, the curtain call happened after.
Was after?
It was after that because Diesel had this match with Undertaker at WrestleMania 12. So like that shit was gonna happen no matter what because Ultimate Warrior is Ultimate Warrior. Like I had to spend like that, but the fucking entrance for his shit was fucking longer. But no, but after that, that's definitely his humiliation shit. Humiliation ritual.
That's crazy. Stand and Deliver NXT. We have the I guess two of the main matches scheduled. I believe it's gonna I believe they're gonna add Roxanne Perez and Lyra Valkyria, but for now, officially announced we have the NXT title. Ilya Dragunov defending against Tony D'Angelo, and the match that is on everybody's mind from the NXT brand is Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes in a grudge match. Two best friends facing off, man. Trick Mello gang, you know what I'm
saying? Who's better than doing best friend matches than NXT, right?
Yeah,
they know
man.
how to do that shit.
NXT for sure will make you just pull at your heartstrings. You feel me? Just seeing a friendship being torn apart, you know?
Yeah, it was like a Jerry Springer episode every day. Like niggas getting beat up in the parking lot, and then like two best friends just break up because one best friend is hating.
Nah, man. Like I like the whole comeback of Trick Williams and everything like that. Him cutting the promo on Tuesday, having the main event slot to do it.
Yeah,
like this is what I had been saying like for a long time. Like I've been saying it. I was like, yo, he can actually go on his own. He's not gonna need Carmelo Hayes forever. And everybody's like, well, he can't wrestle and he can't do this, he can't do that. If you're a good enough personality, I'm sorry, the wrestling comes second. I'm being real with you.
I can learn that.
Yeah, facts. Like if you good enough, we can worry about that. We cross that bridge when we get to it. But the whole thing, like him having like to beat up Meta 4 and everything like that. I'm like, okay, they putting the rocket on his back, and then have like his whole thing with Lash Legend, Lash Legend going over the top. When he came, he grabbed her. He said, come here. like I was like
Romeo and Juliet. You know what I'm saying?
She like this. She's like, oh, this is so sudden. I was like, yo, I love this. I love everything about this.
And you know how that shit was real? Because no people say like when you sleep a woman off her feet, you know what I'm saying? You just like, holy shit. Like you do things that you don't even did, like, yo, what? Okay, nigga, you win. Like she was over there contemplating, like, man, I don't even know if I don't even think we can, like, I don't even think I can hang with y'all nigga. Y'all might be Meta 3. Because you know what I'm saying? Unless we gonna be Meta 5, you know what I mean? Either we gonna be Meta 5, y'all gonna be Meta 3, because that's my man now. We go together. I know that look.
I think this is gonna get like spun into like maybe she's like maybe she's gonna turn on Trick Williams. Maybe it's like, yo, Samson and Delilah, like, yo, I trusted you. Now you did me in.
No, we're not breaking up black couples, dog. You know what I'm saying? Well, when you get a taste of
they
black,
not even officially a couple.
Listen, like you kiss on camera, you know what I'm saying? That means you go together. Kiss me in public, so I know it's real. Like, I knew that's what it was. He spun her around too. You know what I'm saying? Like it was the Waters Wouldn't Dry video or something, nigga. Like this shit was crazy. Like, like this is goals, nigga. Like I need to see that. That shit was great. Mello and Trick is going to be the best match of the night at this thing. Yeah, I can't wait to see that. That's going to be the best match of the night because Gargano versus Ciampa was the best match of the night, and NXT knows how to make best friends fight each other really well. Even if you're best friends for like 2 days, they'll make it like, yo, man, y'all niggas been beefing for a while. Like she been hating. So like I just can't wait to see that shit. I love them type of matches.
Because they're doing their best to try to make this like this whole Ilya Dragunov and like title fight like interesting. Because he got kidnapped, right?
Yeah,
they dragged that nigga out the club.
That was funny as hell, man.
Hey, yo, get this nigga away from me, cuz. Like, that's some bullshit. Like, yo, who you think you're talking to? Yo, get him out of here. Oh yeah, your little moves ain't helping right now, huh? Yeah, you should fight your way out of this. Stupid. Get him out of here. Stupid.
Yeah, not really interested in that one, but I will say that I am interested in the WrestleMania Night 1 main event, which is officially Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes facing off against the Bloodline Zone, Roman Reigns and The Rock. I will say this. After last Friday and that face-off with these two teams here, Roman has looked the smallest out of all four. I feel like
he looked like Chris Jericho in the matches when he had to fight Triple H in WrestleMania. Was that 18?
I feel like there's been a hyper focus on Cody because Cody's story, The Rock because The Rock has been, The Rock is the reason for this confusion with, is it going to be The Rock and Roman or Cody and Roman or whatever. And then Seth, I feel like they're hyper focusing on that to make it make sense for him to be involved.
I think that
while he also has the McIntyre thing. But then for Roman, I feel like he hasn't really gotten enough mic time or enough of the rub from this situation to feel as important.
Let me go.
Then that bothers me, but go.
Yeah, I feel, you're absolutely right. Because Roman has been I'm the one that's been the champ for like the third longest ever. You know what I mean? Like he's feeling like an afterthought. He's feeling like the back wheel on a G-Wagon. And it shouldn't be like that. Like why am I the back wheel of the G-Wagon when The Rock is gonna leave in a month, literally? He said he's out of here in a month to shoot Tooth Fairy the second and Jungle Cruise the third and the Game Plan the fifth. With Lil Bow Wow as the coach. So I understand that like he feels like the afterthought of that shit, but like if Roman is supposed to be the man, like that's your fault. Like make yourself known. Like it's me and Cody. Like me and Cody is me and Cody at the end of the day. But go ahead, Ben. I'm with you.
Yo, and on top of like him being in the background, the moments where he decides like, yo, I'm gonna cook a little bit. Like it doesn't like no one's talking about it because everybody's talking about Cody, what Cody had to say, what The Rock had to say, what Seth had to say, and then like Roman's rebuttal to all that. It was like, you gonna let this cross dresser tell you what to think? And everybody was looking at him like, bro. Man,
jump ass
buzzer,
up,
man. Hit the buzzer, man. Like nobody's trying to hear that. Now I saw a lot of outrage online about that comment, but he been kind of calling Seth that for weeks. I'm not gonna really, dive into it too much, but it's like the moments where they do decide to like, oh, okay, now it's your turn to tug. Like it's not going over. So you're definitely right, Graham. He's definitely being pushed to the back of his own rivalry, and I think that's the story. There, he's gonna be like, yo. The Rock pushing me to the background. I can't let this stand. He attacks him. We set up for like WrestleMania or SummerSlam.
You get one next year.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was going with it. I think maybe if this is the story, then I go back to my original thought of Roman loses and blames The Rock, and we're off to the races.
And I also think that this is a good way that you can build in an excuse for Seth to lose to Drew in a spectacular fashion on night 2. Like I think he's gonna. I think Drew. It's gonna be like one of them defendant number 5 in the who was the UFC championships name matches against Goldberg. Yeah. You know what I mean? We're just like, yo, Claymore, get up. Powerbomb, Claymore. Like, you just get him out of there, and then he can go on his little run. You know what I'm saying? Future Shock DDT, pick him up, another Future Shock DDT into another Claymore, Canadian Destroyer. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Another Claymore. You know what I mean? Like,
splash.
Yeah, man, listen, it's WrestleMania, dog. You know what I
mean? This all Drew McIntyre offense, y'all.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? This is all Drew McIntyre offense. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? He's probably going to hit with a Rainmaker and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be 5 minutes of mayhem. Just like all pressing L1 when you play SmackDown on the PlayStation 1. You know what I'm saying? That used to be, like,
I think Seth pretty much sealed his fate. And I feel like Seth and Cody this past Monday told us exactly what was going to happen at WrestleMania. Seth said, Drew, you're all the way at the bottom of my list of worries or things that I deem or feel are important. That's a mistake. And Cody saying, I can't give my title to Dusty, but I can for sure hand it to Michelle Rubio, crying and shit. Just look, let this be the last time you cry. Nigga, stop.
Yeah, this is a million. I don't need my champion crying all the time. You know what I'm saying?
He finna cry after he win this motherfucking belt, bro.
Of course he is. Like, especially with like all the and then he's gonna have all the pyro, and then like he's gonna be crying even more because like, yo, this is what it is. You know what I mean?
He finna cry, bro. Even the Raw after, he finna come out there and cry, bro.
Oh my god, yo, that pyro budget, like, yo, that's gonna be like Okada's whole contract. You know what I'm saying? I need $14 million worth of pyro just for the beginning of Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania, please.
Yeah, man, y'all got me fucked up. I need that.
But like, I think it's a good way to build in to get Seth out the way so he can go on his book tour.
In a moment like that, I think the crying is warranted. I think he could do that. I don't see nothing wrong with that.
I don't see nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying you cry a lot, my nigga. So like maybe pick your spots. Like maybe you didn't have to cry this week.
Hey,
maybe you know what I'm saying? Like
you're a piece of shit, but that's true.
Hey, he ain't cried. He ain't cried in a while. It's been a minute.
I think I probably cried in the car on the way to do this promo, nigga. He's method acting, right?
Yeah, man. Him and his group, whatever that he be sharing promos with. You know what I mean? His little group think or whatever.
I can cry whatever I want to. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to finish my story finally. Otherwise, they're gonna put my face on the dragon from the never ending story, and it is never gonna end.
Andy in the chat says, pick your spot. Graham is mean. I'm just saying, you feel me? Like, you know how they be making men as a whole feel like we can't be emotional, we can't cry. Yeah. You feel me? I'm just telling Cody in this instance, take that advice.
Yeah, nigga, go listen to some Rod Wave and shut the hell up. Like, we'll be fine.
Don't listen to Rod Wave or Drake or none of them emotional niggas. What?
Yo, that Rod Wave, you know what I'm saying? He put on some Rod Wave after he won the title at WrestleMania.
Man, Cody for sure be slapping Killer Mike.
You definitely listen to Music 3. Like, oh my God.
That's the word. Focus group. Thank you, Matt. I said his group think. Thank you. Yeah.
Tomato.
Whatever.
Focus group. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you think all this crying that Cody be doing, that's his humiliation ritual?
It has to be. He's definitely in Wrestle. Yo, Cody, you're never gonna finish the story.
I'm just saying, bro.
And then in 2025 in Vegas, nigga.
Look, they did this to Big Show. Remember when they had Big Show out there crying every other week?
Hey, that was different crying. That was humiliation. That was a humiliation ritual if there ever was one, man. If there ever was one.
His humiliation ritual was in 1996 when he got to be the champion in WCW, and then it got to lose to the new fucking NWO Terry.
Who else had humiliation rituals?
Mickey James.
Piggy James.
I mean,
that was shady. Natalia, remember they had her farting and shit.
The tribal chief got fucking dog food poured on him.
Yeah, that's when he said, "All right, bro, I'm done."
No, then he got new teeth. You know what I'm saying? He got new teeth, like like NBA YoungBoy, and then it was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I get new teeth out of this? He's like, yeah. Like, they would make you the longest champion ever.
That's crazy.
But this nigga, listen, Terry with Pastamania.
Hey, Ken's in the chat saying, imagine hearing the first part of Meek Mill's Dreams and Nightmares while Cody is sobbing over the damn title. Here's the thing. You could do that, but that's going to have to be a fantasy scenario, or you're going to have to do that on your own time. With all this shit going on with Meek Mill, the niggas right now, he not going to have nothing to do with WrestleMania this year, dog. It's not going to happen. I know a lot of people wanted this Dreams and Nightmares thing to happen. But no, nigga, they dropped WWE dropped a Dreams and Nightmares WrestleMania 40 t-shirt like last summer. I swear to God.
Listen, they can do like Blue Nose 2 or Blue Nose 3 with Uzi. Like they can do that.
That's why we need freeway. That's why we need.
I was about to say that. I was literally right here. We was right here. I don't know, man. To say that and get him for a fraction of the cost too.
But one shot deal. But Benny Siegel, one shot deal. He can fucking put. he can rap out Drew McIntyre.
Like, feel it in the air. Oh, feel it in the air. As Cody's promo, the video package. What?
Oh my goodness, blood. Like, do you like?
Oh man.
Pound side pop.
Still you can rap out like a 40 when the sun go down. It's a cold winter.
I think that's pretty much all I got. Jade Uso challenged Jimmy to a match at WrestleMania. They also announced that
what's your excitement level for that?
Ooh, my excitement level for Jimmy versus Jay. You want me to grab my board?
Nah,
I got my board. I don't got mine.
I said no. I only got mine.
I'm gonna use mine.
That's your fault, nigga. Like if you had your board on you, cuz if you was prepared. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, I got an etch sketch right here. Hold on, I got an etch sketch right here.
You got an etch sketch? You know how to use an etch sketch? You know what I'm saying?
I got a 3. It's a 3 out of 5 because there's 3 letters in Uso.
Yo, you are a genius. First off, that's great.
There's also 3 letters in bad, which this could also be.
But I'm at a 6.5. You know what I'm saying? And if you go 6.5, you gotta make them go first. You know what I'm saying? Like on some Bret and Owen shit. Like it's not gonna be Bret and Owen, but you can fucking like for the 40th anniversary because like you know how these niggas you know how cheesy and fucking disgusting WWE is. You know what I'm saying with WrestleMania and fucking shit. Like they probably have Richard Little Richard was alive, he'll be singing right now. But like you know what I mean, like have the Philadelphia Boys Choir sing, and then like you started off like WrestleMania 10 and have Jimmy fight Jay, brother versus brother, WrestleMania opener. Hopefully it's night 2.
Okay, so that sketch not working out. Y'all not gonna be able to see it on there. My excitement level is also a 3. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, like I didn't care about this match when it was suggested earlier, like last year, when they kind of separated them and they were like, "Yo, we'll come back to it and it'll be great." And I'm like, I still not really like hyped on seeing it. Will it have cool moments? Yeah, probably. Will Will it probably be a pretty good match? Yeah, I'm not doubting it. I'm just saying, like, leading up to it, I'm not really like hyped for it.
I don't want to see a super kick into the third act of this match.
What?
I don't want to see it.
You out here.
I don't want to see a super kick into the third act.
The entrance, nigga. Like a yeet.
I don't want to see it, bro. I don't want to see it, bro. I don't want to see it. The tag titles are going to be defended in a 6-pack challenge ladder match.
How does that work?
It's going to be 6 teams all vying for the titles all at the same time.
There's going to be 12 niggas in the ring.
Yes. So this is going to be a car crash. They're basically taking that WrestleMania the tag team showcase thing that they had last year and adding them and adding a ladder
in that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
And 2 more teams. Nick.
Why not? Yo, get the Creeds in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas gonna be doing some cannonballs on the ladder and shit.
It's the Creeds versus DIY. So only one of those teams is gonna get in. And then it's Awesome Truth versus Indusher.
And who's losing that match?
The New Day versus Imperium, maybe? Or
guess
New Day
who's losing that match?
I don't remember.
Usually when they do stuff like that, they have like a last.
They might do that. They might do that because it's 2 teams from Raw. It's 2 teams from Raw and 3 teams from SmackDown.
Like you got to get the Creeds in that match. Like ain't no Alpha Academy blood. Like listen, real JM. Like I fuck with you. Like ain't no Alpha Academy blood. Sorry. That's who they face. It's New Day versus Alpha Academy. That's who it is. They're gonna die. All right, because New Day is the greatest faction to ever live. So
is Chad Gable wrestling for Alpha Academy?
No, Otis and Akira Tozawa, which is interesting because Sammy won the gauntlet, and Sammy's gonna face Gunther at WrestleMania. Booker T had mentioned something on his podcast where he said something to the effect of what was it exactly?
It was like to the effect that he talked to Sami Zayn. They were waiting on to get on a plane, and he was like, "Yo, man, I don't know why everybody turned on me." He's like, "Before, everybody loved me last year. Like I was cool. Like leading up to, everybody wanted me to win last year. Now this year, no one wants to see me win." He said that, he was talking to him about that. That's I'm paraphrasing, but yeah, he's basically like, "Yo, they don't love me like they did last year." And my whole thing about the whole like Gunther situation with Chad Gable was, I thought Chad Gable would have been a really good fit for this match, but I'm also not going to tear down Sami Zayn because he got the opportunity because that storyline works as well. So
they're trying to find any kind of way to get Gunther into that world heavyweight title picture, and especially after Seth Rollins gets put into a pack. Like, that visionary pack on Sunday, man. You know what I mean? But like him versus Drew is SummerSlam to Survivor Series. Like they can do everything with that. So like, I mean, Sammy knows. He knows how wrestling works. You know what I mean? They like the same way they wanted me to lead the bloodline last year, and like I was the favorite person in there. Like, listen, man, we've been loving Chad for years now, and now is this close. Like I don't want to disrespect Kofi Mania because I cried that day 5 years ago. Like I cried that day off like 4 pints of Douce, but I cried when Kofi won that belt, and then that whole build up. So like it feels like Chad has that backing behind him like that. Like, yo, we love Chad, man. He's like one of the best in the world. So we would love to see him defeat the big monster, not just, Sami Zayn. But like I understand it. But that's just kind of like how wrestling goes, I guess.
I don't think Sammy's beating him. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think Sammy walks away with the title. If Chad Gable was fighting him, I'd say maybe. There's a good chance of it going either way, but I don't see them putting that belt on Sami Zayn right now. Gunther has way too much momentum, and I think like if you're not gonna put it on Chad Gable, the next step would have to have him like be like, okay, well I got this belt, but I want to challenge for the world title, something like that. Like that would have to be your next move after that because there's nothing you could really do.
You know, Andy's in my head right now. I was just about to say that. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Do it right. Do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like, let Chad come out after Gunther cheats. And then, you know what I mean? Beat Gunther in another match. In another impromptu match. You know what I'm saying? Like another little, like, 9.5 minute match after he cheats to beat Sammy. And then, like, get like, they want, listen, that Intercontinental belt has been made. Like, listen, Gunther has made that prestigious enough. So, like, put that on Chad, who can take that belt, take that ball, and run with it, and that would be good, like for a little swerve or whatever. But like that's wrestling, man. Like you're gonna be mad at your favorite people. Like y'all niggas booed Rey Mysterio when he came out at number 30 when Daniel Bryan didn't come out in 2014 for the Royal Rumble. So like it happens.
It happens. I got nothing else. You guys got anything else before we get out of here?
Nah, I'm good. I think we covered everything.
Yeah. SmackDown's in Memphis tomorrow. Rock and Roman again. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if they put that in the beginning or the end of the show. But
they're going to fuck that in there somewhere.
Listen. I think Meltzer said something about like they had only like there was only like I don't know they moved like 70% of the tickets after The Rock was announced. So give that nigga an hour. Fuck it.
Let me say what I want.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever, man. It is what it is. But check us out next week. We'll be here talking about Wale Mania and a bunch of other shit. So yeah, pull up. Same place, same time, same channel. Stay tapped in, stay tuned in, stay dangerous, and take care of yourselves and each other, all that. But please follow the show at The Enemies P3 on all social media platforms. Oh my God, Graham. If you want to holler at me, I'll be there. Maybe sometimes I open that app. Check it out. What I'm talking about. But yeah, man. That's all I got, man. So Jizzle, Ben, take it away.
Then I'll go. He already has the shit on mute anyway, Waco. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's me. You know what I'm saying? 1 E on X and then 2 E's. Well, no, 2 E's on X and then 3 E's on Instagram. You know what I mean? Like we the best in the world. You know what I'm saying? Follow the Patreon. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be out there. You know what I mean? We the best in the world. And yeah, Ben, say something stupid.
That's why I don't like plugging my socials after you because you always say that. It's on my nerves, but I can't be in a bad mood, man. Because guess what?
What?
Eagles going to the Super Bowl next year.
No,
I'm predicting it right now. We got the best offense in the league. We got Devontae. We got AJ Brown. We got Dallas Goedert. We got Jalen Hurts. We got Saquon.
Dead to me.
We got Saquon. Yo, man, Tiki Barber, ain't nobody paying attention to you.
They don't love you like that.
Nah.
Cheating ass nigga.
Nah. CJ Gardner-Johnson, welcome back. I forgive you for everything you said. It's cool. It's water under the bridge. I don't even remember you saying nothing. So I'm in a great mood. I'm gonna be in a great mood in Philly with my Eagles jersey on. I will wear that proudly. I will wear that with a badge of honor. But in the meantime, before we get to there, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok @_SonOfMars_. Fly Eagles fly.
You're Russell Benson over here.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah, we already talked about that. Yeah, that's it. At The Enemies P3, man. Tapped in. Please holla at us, man. Hey, check this out. Bye.
Some of you gonna go home tonight and feel like you've been robbed. Some of you may get robbed. Some of you don't belong in the category. Oh, no, that was it. No, when I get nervous, I tell the truth.